Hello, everyone. Happy Easter to you all. Right. So, the call is for us to still stand up and begin to reclaim our country, our beloved country, Nigeria, to begin to take it back from the criminals who have hijacked the system and suppressing democracy, suppressing freedom of speech, suppressing freedom of expression, allowing killings by terrorists and pardoning them, calling them prodigal children, calling them our brothers, our sisters, and, just pardon them, give them arms, integrate them enlist them rather into the police force, enlist them into the armies where they can become more powerful, where they can have access to intelligence so that they can completely take the country over. This is more serious than we all are thinking or looking at. It's coming closer home, and I pray that it doesn't get to a situation where everyone will have to abandon everything and just start running. Right. Long ago, not too long ago really, but yeah, I we received a call from my sister. It was very early in the morning and it was quite urgent. And she was like, her neighbor had tried to stab her husband, and in fact they could not leave their flat because this neighbor and the wife, they had barricaded their door and they could not get out, that we should help them and report this to the police so that they can come. So myself and my younger brother, then we went to a police station to report the case, and they listened to us. And I remember the police officer, the first person we saw, she was a lady, a female officer, and she was like, "Yeah, the man dey craze. Why you go hold people hostage for inside their own house? They mad. Make una no worry. But what una go do for me? Make una go. Make una." She was pointing to another building just outside of the police station. He said, "Una go there. Una go see." She described where we should go anyway, and we did. And we came into this office. There were two other men, in plain clothes. They were not wearing uniform. So they asked us what happened. And we explained to them that we got an urgent call, blah, 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 that my sister and her husband, their life was in danger. And they say, before we even leave here at all, go and bring 25,000. This time I'm telling you, 25,000 was a lot of money. Say, go and bring 25,000. And I said, for what? They said, if we are here to ask questions, we should just get out. We should get lost. That was exactly what they told us. And my younger brother was very, very angry, and he started asking, he started challenging them and shouting that, are we not Nigerian citizens? Do we not have access? Do we not have rights to ask for police protection or police intervention? That people's life are in danger. Somebody is there holding them hostage with a knife, threatening to stab them if they step out of their own house. They almost arrested my brother. They almost threw him in jail on that day. We left without any help, nobody even looked at us. We left. We had to go and find our own way by ourselves. So I only just told the story because things from that time, between that time and now, have gotten worse. So this call for Nigeria, for us to take Nigeria back, is not something we should take lightly. Every hand must be on deck. All hands must be on deck to make sure that we are fighting in our own ways. I'm not asking for violence or anything, because what they did during the NSAS, it really shows that these people, they have no regard for any Nigerian life. No regard. But we can continue talking. We can take steps to support the only opposition that is known to this APC, the only opposition that is giving them sleepless nights. We must support ADC. You see all the shenanigans they are going around now with, trying to remove the leaders, trying to make sure that the party vanishes. Exactly what they did when Obi was in LP, Labour Party. They are trying to do the same now in this new party, ADC. But we are not going to allow it. Please, let everyone begin to take steps to speak out against this government, to speak out, because if democracy disappears, we are finished though. If in democracy, these people can be acting with impunity, all these things that they are doing, the National Assembly sleeps with the president, anything he says, rubber stamp, anything he says, they are just passing the bills, not even considering what is going to happen, how this is going to affect me and you as Nigerian citizens. So please begin to take the steps to prepare yourself to register for the ADC membership. You will need your NIN number. So if you don't have that yet, please make sure you get your NIN number. If you are here living in any part of the West, I think you can register for and get your NIN at any of the Nigerian embassies. Okay, so please do your best. Let's all play our part. Remember, we can be praying. Our mouths can be full of prayers, but we can also hold our swords in one hand, and while we are building with the other hand. God bless you all. Bye-bye now.